Yo, it's Ehua, baby. Um, Lots of stuff going on, man. Last year, the Euro tour, we went on a lot of trips, man, back and forth in and out of Ghana. The thing is, I had to travel in and out of Ghana to different places in Europe, and it was fun, man. It was amazing to see people in Copenhagen, people in Finland, Italy, um, name it, man. Germany, plenty of places, man. It was awesome. So it was a really great thing. I hope looking forward to doing it again this year because people who couldn't attend want to come back and do that. So we'll see what happens. For bar series, it wasn't. We just started. Bar wasn't like a long-term thing to begin with. It was more of just a mixtape to serve a certain purpose. And the purpose was at that time I was dropping a lot of Azonto songs, Afrobeat songs, and people were beginning to forget that is actually a rapper from Skillion. So I was talking to somebody who was really close to me, and she was like, "Why don't you just put out a mixtape? Call it Best African Rapper or something?" And I said, "Yeah, bar." And he's like, "Yeah." So that was just a main concept. It was just a one-time thing, but it seems the fans really enjoyed it. So we ended up doing a second one and a third one, and before we realized we had done 5 bar mixtapes, and I was like, "Yo, I think I've made a point, and all good things must come to an end because if I don't stop somewhere, I'm gonna end up doing bar 32, bar 60. So we had to stop somewhere. So we thought bar 5 was it." 2019 has been amazing, man. I've spent a lot of time home, more time that I've spent in a long time, so it's put me back in touch with my family, my base and where I come from. And we dropped a lot of music this year. We dropped quite a number of videos. We dropped Higher, we dropped Say, we dropped recently we dropped Ehua, which I'm going to tell you some more about. And we also dropped the one with Kwesi Arthur, which is called Collect. So a lot of videos in the past 6 months, 4 videos. It's been amazing. Honestly, my favorite right now is Ehua. It's just a funny video, and I just love humor. I'm not a humorous guy. People say I am, but I like things that make people laugh. So I also had the opportunity to do the song with 2 of my favorite artists, Joy B and Falz from Nigeria. So it was an amazing opportunity. Falz is amazing, man. He's incredibly talented. He knows exactly what he's looking for, and knows exactly the direction he's going in. So he's an amazing artist, amazing lyricist, and genuinely an amazing person, man. It was great working with him. No, as long as I have 3 people who appreciate my work, I'm happy with it. Honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything. The thing is, I make music mainly for myself, and I enjoy making music. I'm from the studio right now. I recorded a song before I got here, and nobody has heard it. And the magic is releasing a song and having people hear it and be like, "It's amazing." So if it's 2 people, if it's 2,000 people, I really, really don't mind. I just love making music, and I believe that's what I'm here to do. So I'm doing my thing. Yeah, there's definitely a concert gonna happen. I'm working on it on the low. I'm not gonna say too much about it because I don't usually give off information unless it's been confirmed. But there's definitely gonna be a concert. There's gonna be the closing to the bar series as well, and there's gonna be a lot more seeing of Ehua because I know I've been locked behind doors for a while, and there's a reason for that. So the people who enjoy my music, who love my music, man, get ready. It's gonna be an amazing year. Controversies. So everybody gets in style if you do things. Everybody has a way they do stuff. Some people are more volatile, more feisty than others. Some people just lay back. People like me with them and feminines, and I just want to make my music and chill and enjoy it. So it's just a reflection of people's character, I guess. If somebody's very confrontational, somebody's very open, like they talk about anything that gets into their heads, then they're going to be controversial because they don't have a filter. Oh, just based on the fact that people were making lists and putting me
Yeah.
in certain places, I was like, if people are making lists about me, then I'm also gonna make lists about everybody else. And I thought it would be a great exercise to let people know where I stand as a lyricist. Um, but that list wasn't complete for me. There's so many people, so many more people who I wanted to include in it, and didn't have the opportunity to like Gemini, like One Love and Mensa, like so many other people. So don't take stuff you see on the internet too seriously. There's a lot of chaff on there. Yeah, I mean it is. It is. I mean the competition is good, just as long as it's not a negative thing. And just as long as at the end of the day we learn a lesson from it, we learn something. I believe in learning something every day. So if you're going to engage in something, it has to be productive at the end of the day. So if we don't find anything productive coming out of this rap, so-called rap beef, I say so-called because rap beef proper people going. It's not just a lyricism thing. This is a lyricism beef. It's not rap beef because there's a lot that goes into rap. No, I mean if you know the negotiation is right, if the terms are good for me, definitely I wouldn't go for a management deal because I feel like I can be managed, like a lot of artists out there. But I'll go for a distribution deal, something that opens more doors for you, gets more people to hear your music. So that's what personally I'll go for. But I don't think anybody can manage me. Yeah, definitely. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a song with Tiwa Savage? She's amazing. So hopefully in the future we make that happen. Yeah. Yeah. So Ehua is basically a song that I made the beat. I wasn't really gonna record it because it was just one of the beats. But Joey B, you know, brought the idea out. You know, we vibe in the studio a lot. So Joey came out with the chorus, and I was like, this is hot. This is actually nice. And then I played it at one of our meetings. I went to see Falz at his apartment in Accra, and we were going through some beats, and I played that one. He was like, what is that? And I was like, yeah. And then the rest is basically history. I'm going to release very soon how the whole process came about and how we got the lyrics down and everything. And the video was by Skyface. We actually came up with the concept, me and my boys. Came up with the concept with Falz for the video, and then we just put it together. Next week we shot the video. Oh, it's amazing, man. I always open up my Instagram and my DMs and my messages is everywhere. So I've made it a point. I don't really like doing, personally, I don't like doing interviews, but I'm gonna try as much as possible to hit as many radio stations and TV stations and stuff to make people hear it. People think they know EL, but they don't know too much about EL. But I hope very soon people are gonna. I'll open up a lot more about who I am. But let's not assume to know people just based on what we see on television. It's maybe not true. We have a track already. We've had a track a long time ago. It's just when to release it. There's a lot of people who think that EL has a problem with this guy and this guy, but behind the scenes it's actually love. So we have a track. I'm just trying to figure out the best time to release it. Young artists, everybody is an artist. You know, everybody has a certain level of talent within them, but it's up to you to figure out if it's the talent that you want to focus on, or there's something else that's in you that is even more profound. You know, so look within yourself, and if you want to do music, educate yourself about it, read about it, and then believe in yourself. Don't listen to what anybody else has to say. There's things that people they talk, they say it coming from their side, coming with their baggage and their drama and their negative problems. So don't listen to anybody. Pack your guns and go for what you want.